Hey, what's going on everybody? Justly here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to grind event points in the Cursed Hollows update. People have been asking me this question non-stop on Twitch because, you know, they need their 3,600 points for their trophy, and I have 45,000. So I guess I will show off my method on how I'm grinding so many points in, you know, just a few days. Now, I will say you do need to know how to identify ghosts on no evidence. Knowing how to do it on no evidence is just the best way to do it, because if you farm things like professional, it's just not going to cut it. You won't be able to do it quickly. You're just going to be wasting your own time. Yeah. Now, before anything, before I even show you the custom or anything, I will show you what the trophy looks like in case you even want to grind for it. So, yeah. Yeah, this is you get this. It's a bunch of sticks. But hey, it glows when you upgrade it. That's pretty neat. Am I right or am I right? Anyways, first off, I'm gonna just show off the loadout first. You're gonna want to bring dots if you're playing multiplayer. You do not need dots if you're playing solo. Dots are gonna be if you're playing multiplayer, and you're gonna want it to be tier 1 dots. Now, aside from that, you know, you won't be using any of this unless you want to have a guy look for Mimic. You can, you know, video cam obviously might be useful. 1 firelight, 1 lighter, 1 smudge, 1 motion, 1 paramic, 1 photo cam, 1 salt, and then if you have tier 3 sanity pills, you're going to want to bring in 4 of them. Well, at least if you're playing multiplayer. Solo, you only need like 1 or 2. But yeah, this will be like the ideal loadout of what you're going to want to bring in every game. Now, you're wondering why I'm just not bringing everything. It's because you're going to want to throw yourself at the ghost. You can do this with surviving, but it is slower. So you are going to want to prepare to throw yourself at the ghost every game. Alright, let's get into the custom. You're going to want starting sanity to be 25. Sanity pill restoration is going to be 10. It doesn't even matter, really. I'm just turning my sanity up a bit so the ghost doesn't instantly hunt. And I'll show you why you're not going to want it to instantly hunt. Sanity drain speed 200. Sprinting on. Player speed 100. Flashlights on for the dots. Ghost speed will be 150. Now, you can change the ghost speed to 100. And then, you know, just fuck with some settings like turning event and activity level to low. And, like, I think you can, you know, sanity pill restoration to 5 and then all is well. But I will recommend 150 because I just think it's better. So yeah, roaming high, changing your favorite room high, activity high, event high, grace period 0, hunt duration high, and if you are playing multiplayer, you're gonna want to kill this extend hunts on, so you just all die in 1 hunt. Evidence 0, obviously. Now you're gonna want no setup time, whether you're going to want to be heavy rain. If you leave it on anything else, I know that, like, for all the event maps, you have a default to heavy rain, but if I change it off of heavy rain, it does fuck with the multiplier, so leave it on heavy rain. Door starting open high, number of hiding places none, sanity and activity monitors off. You are going to want the fuse box to start on, so you can test for gen. And your cursed possession is going to be a music box to test for shade and obake. Now, Shade, obviously, with the Shadow event you can get, but you can get Obake if you get it to walk during a walking event. It will skip footsteps, like you'll hear the footsteps just stop and then come back, and then stop and then come back. That is an Obake. Obakes can do that. That is the one way you can tell an Obake right now, with no evidence. So, yeah. Anyways, let's jump into it and I'll show you how a game works. So, first, you're going to load in, check your objectives, right? So, I have Firelight, Escape, Crucifix. You're not going to want to do the Crucifix objective. It is just bad. So, here you're going to bring in a Firelight objective, because that's, you know, it's my easiest objective that I can bring in. So, you're going to want to bring a Smudge. You know, obviously a lighter, so you can light the Smudge. Salt. And then pop a Sanity Pill, and then bring the Firelight. This way you have infinite sprint for 10 seconds. So you're going to place salt there in your firelight. It is a basement ghost, so I'm just going to throw it. waste of time to even go down there. Sounds a little fast, maybe? Yeah, maybe... Marroyer tons. No, it's not a speed, it just sounded fast. And yeah, you're just going to want to test for as many ghosts as you can. Now, I test for everything there, it's shitty ghosts, I'm just going to mare. I always default to mare because shitty ghost. Now, if you have time, like, basement's just a bad room. Like, you kind of just, like, try to identify the ghost and go. There's the spirit. Alright, so I got no points there. That was just a really, really unlucky and bad game. So this is honestly there's nothing I can bring in, so I'm just gonna pop a stimmy. Bring another one. You can even bring salt with you, like, you don't need to place it there. You can just do it like this. Now, it could still maybe be a Bake, but I kind of tested it. Now it's normal speed. Oh, it's a Raiju. Okay, I had a really loud heartbeat there. So, yeah, it's a Raiju. Raiju has a base boosted heartbeat, for those that don't know, so pretty unique tell. I don't know how I didn't hear it in the first place. I guess I never had a heartbeat when I first summoned it. But yeah, so, nice. Raiju. So that was 24 points in 38 seconds. Let me run it back. So you're going to bring in, so it's photo, escape paramike. Paramike's kind of shit. I bring it anyway. You know, just in the hopes that I get it, but photo is definitely a lot easier. I'm just going to place my salt here. Music box. Photo. Not an Obake, not a shade. Although, I say not an Obake, it still could be. You don't get it every single time. Okay, so it's something bad again. Go there. So yeah, you will need to have a pretty basic understanding of how to identify a lot of the no evidence ghosts. But if you know how to do it, this is probably the most efficient way to farm it.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Alright, I'll do one more like this, and then I'll show you that you can even do it with no items whatsoever. It is again something kind of bad. So I'm just gonna default to there. Now I'm just getting really bad luck. If you get good luck, like, you will farm out points. Like, I think I did 900 points in an hour once by myself. I was just getting really good luck. But yeah. Trust me, if you spend like maybe like 5 hours grinding in like this, you will have the 3,600 points. Okay, yeah, just shitty guys. So I'm gonna just disable my loadout now and go in like this. Now honestly, you can even bring the dots pen with you. And just look for like a bunny real quick. Okay, so there's a bunny here, so I'm just gonna got the bunny there. It's a bad ghost, just based on the speed. So I'm just gonna put it there. Maybe it's a yokai, I didn't get to test it. But I got the event objective, I got a bunny. If we get it right, then, you know, you're getting a good amount of points. It was a Yuri, no shitty ghost, nothing you gotta identify. So just run it back. And I'm doing it this way without any, like, I'm not losing anything. The only thing that you could say that I'm losing is like I'm just adding deaths to my stats, but if you don't care about your death stats, it doesn't even matter. So just upstairs, instant hunting, of course. It was basement. Just gonna look for a bunny while I'm up here. Sounds normal. There's a bunny there. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, there it goes. I'm not usually the bunny person, so that was a little confusing for a second. Oh, it stopped hunting. Alright, so maybe don't go looking for bunnies. Let me run that back. You know what you can do, I guess, actually? You can... Okay, so this is gonna be... Like, I can't even get a vent. So you can just bring in the dots. Honestly, I would just say just throw it there. So look at that Easter basket. Okay, this is an obake. And I'm able to... You can hear that the footsteps were just missing for half of those footsteps. That was a perfect example of, you know, of identifying an obake using the music box. And there we go.
Welcome back.
18
There's
points
jobs ready for
in
you.
31 seconds with no items. So yeah. This is probably the best way you're going to be able to farm it. I don't really think that there's really any other ways. Like, sure, you could do higher difficulty multipliers, but you're not going to be getting as many ghosts. But it'll still be efficient. I think my 45,000 points kind of speaks for itself, though, with this difficulty. So yeah. If you like this, you can come watch me grind over on my Twitch, where I try to stay #1 every day, although I have quite a bit of a lead on everybody. So, yeah, if you like the video, make sure you drop a like and a sub. I would appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy grinding out your 3,600 points. And I'll see you guys later. Sorry, everybody.